On yesterday's video, we talked Jordan Love's injury that we noticed at the end of Packers training camp, and I sat here and told you, I wouldn't be too concerned about it. Well, I was wrong because we got breaking news on this morning. Jordan Love is going to undergo a procedure on his thumb. Brian Gutekunst talked to the Packers press right before training camp and said that he's having, quote, a little procedure on his left thumb that he injured in the game against the New York Jets. He says it's a ligament issue, banged it on a helmet during a sack. Quotes, we're hoping to have him back next week, hoping, not sure. He shouldn't miss any regular season time. Yikes. We got a lot to talk about on the show. Thank you so much for joining us, every single one of you guys. If you want him back as soon as possible, don't jinx it. We can't take any chances with QB1. Show me by liking today's video and hitting that thumbs up button. Look, guys, this sucks. There's no doubt about it, okay? And I'm not saying it sucks because I heard it, right? He's not going to be out for very, very long. Hopeful it's a week. I'm sure it's going to turn into 2. But they're feeling really good about his ability to play in week 1. But it just is a bummer that, you're already going through this with your QB1 who dealt with injuries all of last year. And this is why you guys subscribe, okay? Because I showed you this exact photo yesterday on yesterday's video when we talked about it. And this was the exact moment the injury happened, okay? 5 minutes left in that first quarter. 3rd down. It was his last play in the preseason. I'm sure even if he didn't get injured, it would have been his last play in the preseason. Trying to avoid a sack on 3rd and 4. Bangs his left hand on a Jets player's helmet, going pretty much full speed in for the tackle. He had it taped up yesterday, but he practiced. Trainers were looking at the end of the day, and I think they all decided it's best to just go ahead with this procedure. And part of the reason why this is such a bummer is because I was excited to see Jordan Love at fully 100%. Now, he could be back there come week 1, but I don't know if he's ever going to be at 100% for this season with this already happening, and it's August 12th, right? Last year, MCL sprain week 1, groin strain week 8, week 17, that elbow injury that he took into the playoffs with him. We never, ever got to see this quarterback 100% fully healthy. We rarely got to see him at 60% fully healthy last season, okay? Because it was week 1 when everybody thought, oh my gosh, that could be an ACL. He could be out for the season. And it was the year after he broke out on the scene. Everybody was so excited. And then he got injured a ton. And now it seems to already be starting again. Lesser, in a sense, 100%. But an injury is still an injury. A procedure is still a procedure. There is some good news to take from this, though, okay? I will be honest with you. The good news is this is on his left thumb, not his right. If this was on his throwing hand, I would be 100% more concerned than I currently am. The other good news, he was able to practice yesterday, right? That shows that, I'm not going to say it's not a big deal, but I'm sure if this was during the season, he would just play through it for the entirety of the year, okay? The other good news, it's only August 12th. I think I need to remind myself of this. It's early. We still got weeks for the season to be here. There's time. I need to take a deep breath, calm down, because it's all going to be okay. He's going to be back, hopefully, and hopefully after this procedure, things are going to get him to 100%. Let me know, what is your concern level with this injury? Scale it for me 1 to 100 in the comment section down below. Let me know how you're feeling about it. 100 means you're incredibly concerned. 1 means you're not concerned at all. You let me know your answer. While you're down there, you can find a link to chatsports.com/Packers hoodie where you can get this sick Packers hoodie for only $44. $44, ladies and gentlemen. It was $70. Now it's on sale. And I get it, right? It's summer. It's warm. But I know how cold it gets in the winters in Green Bay. And by the time you want a new Packers hoodie to show off to all your buddies, to wear to Lambeau, it's not going to be $44 anymore, okay? So I know it seems crazy, but if you head to that link, chatsports.com/Packers hoodie right now, you could take advantage of this deal while it's still there. Chatsports.com/Packers hoodie. I put that link in the comments and description of today's video. My take on this, and really the whole quarterback situation with this injury, I know a lot of you think Malik Willis should be the starter, Believe me, I get that in the comment section all the time. I hear from you guys. But I'm here to tell you, nobody gives this team a better shot to win games than Jordan Love. Nobody. Not Malik Willis. Okay, so some of you might see this injury and be like, okay, great. Malik gets his time to shine. Maybe Malik can win that starting job. I promise you, Malik's not going to win that starting job. Malik is a phenomenal backup. Maybe the best in the league because he's young, he can run this offense well, and he proved to you last year he can win games. But he's not Jordan Love. There's a reason Jordan Love, this team's starting quarterback. There's a reason Jordan Love got paid that contract he got paid. $55 million a year. It's because he gives this team a better shot. And I get what the haters are saying. Joey, he regressed last year. He regressed. I hear that all the time from everybody. He played in 2 less games. Sure, the stats are going to be a little bit worse. He was injured the entirety of the year. Sure, the stats are going to be a little bit worse. And he also did not have any help. And we'll get into that in just a little bit later. Again, I'm not too concerned, right? If it was his right hand, I would be really concerned because I would feel that this is something that might plague him for the entirety of the year. But because it's just the left, and because I believe if this was during the season, he wouldn't have gotten this procedure, he would have just played with it, I feel fine about it. Now, I want to see him get back in practice eventually after a couple of weeks. And I want to see him in that week 1 game, see how he's moving, see how he's feeling. But as of right now, with the status of this injury, I'm not too concerned. Who do you think should start? Okay, this should be polarizing in the comment section. You think it's Malik Willis or do you think it's Jordan Love? Let me know in the comment section down below. Give me an MW or give me a JL. So the plan from here on out, no more preseason games, and then wade him back into practice, okay? I don't want to see him again. Matt LaFleur already told him that he's not going to play in the last preseason game. He already spoke to the media. And then I think in a couple weeks, slowly start letting him come back. Now, I wouldn't mind seeing him throw in a week or so, but I don't want to see him taking any snaps. I don't want to see him under center. I don't want to see him doing anything with that left hand, okay? Make this thing slow. There's no reason to rush this. The wide receiver room is, in my opinion, a little bit of concern for me because I hate that this injury means less reps with a guy like Matthew Golden. And honestly, I hate that this injury means less reps than anybody else in that wide receiver room. Romeo Doubs, he proved on Saturday that he might still need some reps with Jordan Love after that drop. Jaden Reed, he's dealing with his own injury, so they weren't getting the reps anyway. But guys like Savion Williams, Dontavian Wicks, like those guys, I want to get as much rep with Jordan Love as possible because I don't want this to be a problem again like last year. Highest percentage of wide receivers causing incompletions. Packers at the top of that list. Drop rates, 9.7 for Dobbs, 11.8 for Wicks, 12% for Jaden Reed, 25 total drops from those 3 guys. I don't want that to be a problem again. Most yards lost to drops. Tied for 1, Jordan Love and Baker Mayfield, 282 yards lost to drops. Again, I don't want that to be a problem. It was a problem on Saturday night already. And it was so frustrating. And so I hate the fact that he's going to miss a lot of this time. He's going to miss a lot of these reps. But if that's going to get fixed, it's on the wide receivers. Okay? 100%. I need to see a change from them. And hopefully, once he gets back in this lineup, once he plays week 1, things are going to be A-okay. Make sure you got me followed on social media. You can find me at Joey Petersen, both on Twitter and on Instagram. I'm almost to 1,000 followers on Twitter. So if you hit me up right there, you can find it in the comment section and description of today's video. I would greatly appreciate it. Over anything, though, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, youtube.com/PackersTV. Appreciate all the love we've gotten already. We'll see you next time. Go Pack, go.